Welcome back. The first match on Arthur Ashe Court last night featured the darling of the New York crowd, Jennifer Capriatti, up against the powerful Frenchwoman, Amélie Mauresmo. Elise Bergen and Bill Threlfall call the action.
Mauresmo.
Certainly see the differences between their games right away. The looseness of Mauresmo, great wrist action.
Very long swings on both sides she has. It is a long backswing. That needs early preparation for these shots. Miscued that one. But quite a few of those ground strokes there, passing about an inch over the net.
I think as we see this match progress, we will see Jennifer Capriatti testing that forehand of Amélie Mauresmo.
Nice athletic service action, this.
Yeah, not happy with the line call. And what we've noticed from her this summer, if she doesn't like the call, she lets you know. Been a little edgy.
Yeah, she certainly was doing quite a lot of that in her last match. Too long. And he got quite a lot of practice in that first game. I must say, hitting a lot of ground strokes.
I believe more ground strokes exchanged in that first game than there were the entire Venus Williams-Kim Clijsters match, practically. All right, I'm being a little brutal. But
You're still laughing about that match,
yeah,
actually.
Yeah.
It wasn't really a tennis match. It was just a competition to who could hit the ball hardest. There was absolutely no game plan, as far as I could see, involved at all. Just hit it up and down the court, flat out.
And that, I think, is a very good play. You see Mauresmo has that capability of taking a little bit off-pace backhand. Try not to let Jennifer get so grooved.
Same again.
Well, you see some thought right away and a definite game plan.
Bit of a gamble, that shot. Switching the play, though. Thinking all the time, I think, Mauresmo. That's tough.
Actually, Bill, that's one of the first ones I've seen dribble over this event. They usually kind of just either pop up in the air or bounce back. Tight net.
First break point saved or squandered, depending on how you look at it. Well, she made the error, but she was making the play. Capriati very much on the receiving end there and having to move her feet.
That'll get the heart rate up very fast. A lot of moving these first few games. That was big game for Jennifer Capriati, down the break points. Her serve, a vital part of her game. When she serves well, she then has something special to back those groundies up. If she's just relying on those ground strokes and not getting those first serves in, double faulting some, makes life much more difficult for herself. Good solid serving. 103 miles an hour.
We think the wind over the last few days, actually, there's been quite a wind, has been the reason for a lot of these big mishits.
The more you have going on with your stroke, and Amelie Mauresmo's got a lot going on there. It's pretty to watch, but you can see it being affected more than Jennifer Capriati.
Yeah, well, Capriati with two hands on the racket, that left hand is so useful for the minor adjustments right at the end of the swing.
She's pretty compact with those strokes. Actually, we're going to see compact later when you watch Andre Agassi.
Yes.
You want to talk about efficient, he's the guy.
It's a nice serve, getting Capriati right out of court.
And Bill, finally the women are starting to use that one. For so many years, I really felt women players did not use that wide one in the ad court to their advantage. You're afraid to serve out to the forehand, but you shouldn't be. And that's good stuff.
So Mauresmo hangs on to her serve and leads 2-1, first set. Capriati out of the blocks first. Eager to get on with it. No breaks at serve. 1-2, first set.
You just see that positioning. Capriati in front of that baseline or by that baseline, pushing Mauresmo back. And in those types of rallies, have to think it favors Capriati, that big hitting.
Oh, magnificent shot. Now, when she got to the final of the Australian, everybody was talking about these fantastic backhands. Down the line, cross-court, particularly down the line.
That's a shame that she couldn't back that shot up, because that's the type of shot. It's devastating. That can almost be a somewhat fatal blow that you can really do damage beyond that, because you get into someone's psyche when they see that you've just pulled off something remarkable. And I don't know what the problem is.
What's she complaining about?
Yeah, Mauresmo had her hand up, and Capriati wanted another serve there. She's right.
A somewhat irritable approach at the start of the match, though. Justified or not.
Two good first serves, and boy, that can make all the difference in the world. A couple freebies.
That was a bit risky. When the ball's higher like that and you're one-handed on the backhand side, it's a pretty risky shot because the arm loses its power higher it gets.
When you play Emily Mauresmo, you have to prepare for some of those flashy shots, and you expect that big backhand, a few of those big backhand winners down the line. That's something you just weather that storm. You know, if you're a big hitter like Capriati, it shouldn't bother you that much.
Just missing. Mauresmo goes ahead. 3-2. Yeah, she has an adventurous type of game, doesn't she? A very exciting, particularly on that backhand. Got to be careful, though, with that off backhand. She can spray it just a bit too wide.
Yeah, that's why I think you just go out there expecting her to hit some brilliant ones, but you know that there are also going to be some errors. So that's why you say you just weather that storm. But just watching Capriati is just, she's so solid from the ground. And as good as I think Mauresmo is, I expect to see more errors from her. Maybe more flashes of great brilliance, but also more errors.
Capriati, when you think what she did out in Australia and then in the French, I mean, it's pretty astonishing. You know, going through, I know she had a brilliant, very junior career as well, but I mean, in the Australian, defeating Seles, Davenport, Hingis, and then in the French, defeating Serena Williams, Hingis again, and then Clijsters in that mammoth match, 12-10. I mean, phenomenal sequence.
It really was, and we just saw that shot of Tony Bennett.